Welcome back to Konosuba Anime Review, Episode 15. We're reviewing the 22nd episode of the series, which is second episode of Season 2, called A Smile for This Dour Girl. It adapts from the first chapter of Book 6, which begs the question, why couldn't I do this last time, but I guess they felt as though they needed to finish adapting Book 5 because it wasn't fully adapted, per se. Now, before I talk about the episode itself, one thing I really hope that Studio Drive does not do, that the first Studio Dean did do for the first season of the show, it better not be, this season better not be 10 episodes, because here's the thing. The light novel was concluded in Japan 4 years ago. It included here about a year ago, I think it was. Yes. Now, of course, also, this was the first physical book I bought. Book 6. Which, yes, this is the episode that debuts Princess Iris in the episode. Yes. So, yes. Now, I don't know who voices her. I didn't see a credit for her, so episode starts off with basically, darkness the episode, the fact that, the princess is meeting, Katsuma. So we see her dressed in a maid uniform, and the book shows she is a little bit covered in front. In the anime, she's a little bit more exposed in the anime. Shows a lot of chest and some of her back too. And then, after all that, and then, then they all go to, and of course everybody just, doing their own thing. Of course, Darkness puts on their own clothes again. And then they go to Wiz's shop. Yep, Wiz is back. Makes you wonder where the heck she was last time. Good question about that. Yeah, where the heck was she? Yes, and here's something really good. Brianna Knickerbocker reprises the character. Welcome back, Brianna. You lovely lady. She definitely is. I told her that on Twitch. Even though she's a few years older than me. I think she's 40. But she looks really good. Veneer's back too. And of course, they're debuting a new product, a lighter and Veneer mask. For some reason. Now, of course, Darkness and Megumin actually get a chance to have one of these. Not Aqua. Aqua has to buy it. The reason why, because Megumin actually helped Katsuma make the lighters, and Darkness actually secured connections with basically production. And of course, Aqua complained they gave money. They entered the party tricks in front of the store, even blessing the knob on the door. So Veneer is not very happy with this at all. So Darkness pulls her away in order for the customers to come inside and buy all the stuff. And it's a pretty good sale. And according to Veneer, he's been suffering through a drought lately. No new products. And this is the first new product in a while. And then, of course, you have a hint of Megumin's feelings for Katsuma. Yes, we get the first hint of it here. Don't get it much in, let's say, the previous seasons, per se, but this is the first time we get a chance to see this. The reason why, because these two become an actual couple in the light novels. So basically, of course, it's basically making him look at a particular way. He doesn't like it very much. But anybody can tell, basically, just watching this, that she is in love with Katsuma. Naturally, of course, not because he's basically the pervert. So then, of course, basically, wrap this whole day. And all their stuff, then they're going to meet up with, then they go to, Darkness's mansion. Yep. First time it's appeared since the beginning of Season 2. And her father is not, I didn't see her father, I think her father was briefly seen in the episode. So we see her wearing an outfit, we see Darkness, you see Aqua and Megumin trapped on dresses, and they don't fit. In the case of Megumin, she puts on an outfit that Darkness wore with her child, and everything she puts on falls right on the floor. So they give her slightly new clothing, along with Aqua. And it's all because we're having a dinner party with the princess.
Mickey, why don't you windows turn the air conditioner, right?
Okay. Alright. Anyways, so pretty much basically like then we're introduced finally to the princess. Don't hear her speak per se. Not toward the end of the episode, surprisingly. So they proceed to have dinner. Of course, she wants to hear about Kazu's adventures. Of course, they're being a bit, well, apparently a bit rude. And then mention, oh yeah, you beat Murugi. I like to hear about that. Of course, he won't tell her that apparently that he defeated him by ambushing him and using steel and his sword and selling it. And I appreciate the fact they actually used stock footage from season 1. My guess is despite the fact it's different studio does this season, there's basically not much different animation. I mean, it looks exactly the same. I would say that the only difference between Studio Dean and Studio Drive, I would probably say the colors are a tad bit more brighter under this animation. That's my guess, anyways. Doesn't seem much difference, anyways. Even though this is the third studios working this franchise, because first Studio Dean did the first season of the show, and then it was JC Staff who did the movie, and now we got Studio Drive. And they go back and forth about this, and then eventually, like, he says something that angers one of the guards, who are women, by the way. And of course, everyone tells her basically, like, I can forgive his rudeness, and then eventually, like, where, like, even Darkness basically has to calm the Iris after she finally speaks. And of course, Katsuma points out, though, like, in his thoughts, how cute she is. Which she is. I should point out, though, Princess Iris is 12. Yes, she is indeed 12 years old, which makes her currently, in terms of the anime, about a year younger than my oldest niece, Bailey, who is 13. Yep. So, and of course, well, we also see Darkness gets sliced, though her arm gets healed up pretty quickly thanks to probably Aqua, who's drunk. Because of course she is. Because that's her gag. She gets drunk whenever she's not being an idiot goddess. Though apparently, the thing about her is that she doesn't like wear panties. Because we see her rear end a lot in the series. This episode, not really per se. We never saw her in. Which I'm sure probably Studio Drive probably was not a fan of that particular shots of Aqua's rear end. Which, I guess for a viewer that, even though it's been 2 years, basically, since the events of Season 2. Of course, it continues up with the movie. So, Iris basically wants to hear more stories. We go back another time, and they teleport back, and, like, I'll see you next time. She's like, what are you talking about? You're coming with me. He's like, what? And pulls them in, and they're right at the palace. End of the episode. Pretty interesting episode. I enjoyed it. Definitely look for our next episode, which I really hope I get a chance to review on Wednesday. But I want to get to it. Okay? So, yeah, that's particular view. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and do the dislike button. See you all later for my haul from Free Comic Book Day, along with a few comic corners and some anime, which anime are That Time Grind to Slime, Case Closed, Blue Exorcist, Masha Man Muscles, and Black Butler. So see you all later.